Good morning, dear students. Today we are going to revise chapter 6, that is Factorization of Algebraic Expression. The other video which I sent on Saturday was on fifth chapter, that is Expansion Formulae. There we have saw around 4 formulae which you need to know. Also addition, subtraction, multiplication of integers, that is very important. Same thing we are going to apply here in chapter 6. You need to know thoroughly about the rules of addition, subtraction and multiplication of integers. So daily keep practicing some problems based on that, operations with integers, and it will be very easy to solve the questions, apply the formula and find out the answer. Okay. So today let's revise chapter 6. Your chapter 6 name is Factorization of Algebraic Expression. Now here we are going to find out the factors of an algebraic expression. Similarly, like chapter 5, you had 4 formulae. Here you are going to have only 2 formulae which you need to know. So let's see those. Let's revise. Before solving few problems, we'll just revise the basic concepts of operations with integers. Okay, so let's see some examples how to solve. Now, if you see a negative number, suppose for example minus 3 plus 10, what will be the answer here? Minus 3 plus 10. Here you can find one number is negative, another number is positive. So when you find one negative number, another one positive, you are always going to subtract. Okay, you're going to subtract. So 10 minus 3 is how much? 7. Okay, now check which is the bigger number here. Okay, both are having different signs. We don't know what sign to be put. So how to check? See the bigger number. Which is the bigger number here? 10. What sign 10 is having? Positive, isn't it? It is plus. So answer will also be positive. Now suppose if it is 3 minus 10. What will be your answer? Here 3 is positive, 10 is negative. 1 positive, 1 negative, you are going to subtract. Okay, always you have to subtract. Now, so 10 minus 3 will give you 7. What about the sign now? Which is the bigger number? 10. What sign 10 is having? Minus sign. So answer will also be minus. So it will be minus 7. Okay. Then minus 15 minus 10. What will be the answer? When you see two negative numbers, you are going to always add. Okay. So when you add 15 plus 10, what will be the answer? 25. Now about the sign. As both are having minus sign, answer will also be having a minus sign. So answer will be negative. Okay. So it will be minus 25. Similarly, one more example, minus 20 minus 15. Both are minus. So we are going to add 20 plus 15 will give you 35. Both are negative here. Answer will also be negative. So you need to know all these concepts very thoroughly. Then, now suppose if you see a question in case of multiplication, 12 into minus 5, what will be the answer? You are going to multiply 12 5s are 60. Now comes which sign to put. 12 is positive, 5 is negative. Which sign to put? Always in multiplication you are going to put minus sign if you see at least one number negative. So it will be minus 60. If it is minus 5 into 3, answer is what? 5 3s will be 15. You can see one minus sign, answer will also be negative here. Okay. In multiplication, please note, in multiplication, no matter whether the number is smaller or greater, if you find one negative number, answer will always be negative. Keep this in mind. Here for addition and subtraction of integers. Here what we see, if one minus sign and one plus sign, if you see one is positive, one is negative, you check for which is a bigger number, isn't it? And that sign you will put for the answer and you are going to subtract it. Okay, if the bigger number is positive, your answer will be positive. If bigger number is negative, answer will be negative. Now suppose if it is minus 14 into minus 2, in case of multiplication, what are you going to do? You are going to multiply. 14 twos is what? 28. Now as both minus sign are there, both are negative numbers and you are multiplying, answer will always be positive. Okay, two minus sign is multiplied, two negative numbers are multiplied, answer will be always positive. Here just see here what we are doing. Here two negative numbers are there, we are adding it and putting the common sign. In case of multiplication, if you see two negative numbers, answer will be positive. Understand the difference and accordingly you have to solve. Now in chapter 6, you're going to use two formulae, that is a cube plus b cube and a cube minus b cube. Now here you have to be very careful with the change of sign. The formula looks similar, only a minute sign changing is there. Okay, so here a cube plus b cube. In case of a cube plus b cube, in the first bracket it will be a plus b. As here it is plus, first bracket also it will be plus. What about next bracket? It is a square minus ab plus b square. So here it will be minus sign in case of a cube plus b cube. Make a note here. Check the second formula, a cube minus b cube. What will be the answer? As first here it is minus sign, first bracket will also have a minus sign. A plus b, a minus b, here you can see in the first formula and second formula. What about the next bracket? Everything will be positive. Here same for first and second, but here it was minus, now it will become plus. In case of a cube minus b cube, second bracket, everything is positive. Okay, keep this in mind. So let's solve few problems. Now here, if you find such equation, okay, such an expression, how to find out the factors for such an expression here? Okay, 2x square minus 9x plus 9. How are you going to find out? Here, first check whether anything can be taken. Is there anything common in all these three terms? 2, 9, 9. No, nothing is there. Okay, 9 is not divisible by 2 and 2 is not divisible by 9 or 3. Okay, so we will solve. How are you going to solve? First term into last term. Okay, so 2 into 9 is how much? 18. 9 is positive, so here it is positive 18. Find out the factors of 18 such that when you add or subtract, you should get 9 as the answer. Actually, you should get minus 9. First, we won't consider this and we'll just check any number is there where multiplied together we get 18, added or subtracted we get the mid term, that is 9. Yes, 6 3s are 18, 6 plus 3 is 9. Okay, so we got the two factors, one will be 6, one will be 3. When we add 6 and 3, we will be getting 9. Okay, so we have to add, but sign should be minus. Okay, so we need a minus 9. What are we going to do? If we put 2 minus sign for 6 and 3, we will get two negative numbers, means we have to add and we will put the common sign. So when we add, we'll get minus 6 minus 3. If you do, 6 plus 3 is 9. And we'll put common sign as minus 9, isn't it? Just check, minus 6 into minus 3 will give you plus 18. 18. What about sign? Minus into minus will be positive. So we are getting minus 9 the midterm and also positive 18. So this is the best option. Okay. So write down there 2x square. First term will be as it is. Next term we will write it down, minus 6x minus 3x. plus 9. First term and last term will be as it is. Now we can take two terms here and find out what can be taken as common. In this first, you can take 2x as common. What remains is x minus 2. How much are 6? 2 3s are 6. X is already okay. Now here, what can be taken as common here? We can take minus 3 as common. And here, what will be remaining? X. Here minus into which sign will give you plus, minus into minus will give you plus. And 9, 3, how much are 9? 3 3s are 9. Okay. So here this bracket and this bracket should match with each other. Okay. So here now we can take something in common. What can be taken as common? X minus 3 as common. So x minus 3 and whatever is remaining will be in the other bracket, 2x minus 3. This is how you are going to solve. You are going to factorize an algebraic expression. Okay. Now we shall solve next one. Factorize x cube plus 27 y cube. Okay. So here we have to apply the formula a cube plus b cube. But before that, whether it is in the format a cube plus b cube, let's check. X will be A. This will be B. Now B is entire 27y. But here only y is cube. What about 27? So we can't find the cube here. So we have to take cube root of that. How are you going to take x cube? What is the cube root of 27? 3. So 3y whole cube. Now the B is cube. The entire thing should be cube. Then only we can apply the formula. Okay. So first one, a cube plus b cube. What is the formula? A plus b. So a is x and b is 3y. You can write down with the pencil. This is a, this is b. In the next bracket, what was the formula? A square, which is a there, x. So x square plus or minus. When there is a cube plus b cube, here first will be minus. Okay, please remember that. A square minus ab. Ab means 3y into x is 3xy. Now last will be plus b square. What is b there? 3y. What is 3 square? 3 3s is 9 and y square. So this is your answer. So applying the formula and solving is an easy part. So you need to know the formula thoroughly. We'll move on to next question. Here it is a cube minus 1 upon a cube. We can use the formula a cube minus b cube. But before that, 1 upon a, the entire thing is b. So we have to take the cube root of 1. It is nothing but 1. So here we can write it as a cube minus 1 upon a, the whole cube. Apply the formula. It's advisable to always write down the formula and then solve it further. So here a will be a only, 1 upon a will be b. First is a minus b. So a minus 1 upon a. In the next bracket, it will be a square. So it is a square plus, now here a cube minus b cube, here it will become opposite of that, that is positive, ab. So a into 1 upon a plus b square. Here b is 1 upon a the whole square. Now in this, a is there in the numerator and another a is there in the denominator. So it gets divided. So a divided by a will be 1. Okay, so we can cancel that. And then you can write down the final answer, a minus 1 upon a. In the other bracket, it will be a square plus 1, as nothing is there, 1 plus 1 upon 1 square is 1, 1 upon a square. This will be the final answer. We'll see the next question now. Here it is simplified. X square minus 9y square. x cube minus 27y cube. Now here the first part of this simplification, first one we can make it in the format a square minus b square, which you have already studied in standard 7. That is a plus b, a minus b. But before making it using the formula, here only y is squared. What about 9? So we have to take here square root of 9. Okay. So let's do it. So it will be x square minus cube root of square root of 9 is 3. 3 3's is 9. So 3 by the whole square. In the denominator, x cube minus, what is the cube root of 27? 3. 3 by the whole cube. Here it is square, here it is cube. A square minus b square formula, which you already know, that is what? A plus b, a minus b. So here it will be, this is a, this is b. So x plus 3y and x minus 3y. So x minus 3y, then x square plus ab. So 3xy plus b is what? 3. So 9, 3 3's are 9, y square. Now check what can be cancelled, which can be divided. X minus 3y, x minus 3y gets cancelled. So what will be your final answer? X plus 3y divided by x square plus 3xy nine y square. This will be your final answer. Last one will solve the first question which we solved, similar to that. 2y square minus 4y minus 30. First only check, can anything be taken as common? Just check the numbers here. Y cannot be taken as common because 30 is not having the letter y. That is the variable y. Here, just check the number 2. Yes, everywhere 2 is the factor, isn't it? So 2 can be taken as common. Whatever is left out inside the bracket. Y square minus 2, 2's are 4, 2y, 2 how much are 30, 2 15's are 30. This 2 will be taken till the end and rest everything will be solved. So y square minus 2y minus 15. Y square first term into last term. Here just y square means what will be the coefficient there? 1. 15 ones is 15. And here as it is minus sign, we have to find out the factors of minus 15. Here when we add or subtract, we should get minus 2 as the answer. Just forget about the sign. First let's see the number. Okay, 5 3's are 15, and when we subtract 5 minus 3, we will be getting 2. Now about the sign. Okay, 5 and 3 are the factors which we got, we will be using. Now we'll just check the sign. You have to subtract, but you should get minus sign. That means what? Two numbers can be subtracted, means one will be positive, one will be negative. Which number to put positive, which number to put negative? What answer we want? Minus 2 as the answer. So bigger number should have minus sign. Yes. Then only we can, for the answer we will get as minus 2. So which is a bigger number? 3 or 5? 5. So 5 will be having minus sign. 3 will be having positive sign. So minus 5 plus 3 will give you minus 2. Just check whether minus 5 into 3 will give you minus 15. One negative, one positive, and multiplication means always negative. Okay, 5 3's are 15. So this is the correct option. So right there, y square minus 5y plus 3y minus 15. Take two terms and find out the common factors there. So 2 will be there till the end. Here what can you find as common? Y can be taken as common. What is left out? Y minus 5. What about the next one? Plus 3 can be taken as common here. And what is remaining here? Y minus 3. How much will give you 15? 3 5 is 15. Write down the final answer. 2 is already there. What can be taken as common here? Y minus 5. What is not in common will be in the other bracket. Y plus 3. This will be your final answer. So first only check anything can be taken as common and then find out the factor. For this, please be well versed with the use of sign. Okay. So that's all for today, students. Do practice more problems. More and more you practice, the more perfect you become. Okay. So thank you so much, everyone. Take